Prior to this camp, we all met up at my local pub in fancy dress, ready for a good time, a few too many beers and a good laugh. Little did I know what was about to happen when I got home on the Sunday morning. Please enjoy the short clips of the camp in the woods, and then I'm going to talk about what happened when I got home. Hi guys, and welcome to A Cumbrian Lad Outdoors, and welcome to today's video. You will notice something a little bit different about me today. Today we are celebrating Adam in the Wild's 30th birthday. Also Freddie's here, who's had his birthday and my birthday in a couple of weeks. So we're having a fancy dress party at my woods. So yeah, this is going to get messy real sharp, real quick. It's probably just going to be a bit more of a highlight video, but it'll be a laugh. So let's have a look at what the guys are wearing. We've got the main star of the show, my little pink ballet dancer, Adam.
Yes, hey, Mr. Ballerina Pussycat.
Adam in the Wild. We've got Freddie, he's come as Robin Hood.
Yes, I.
Moose the Man, he's come as a gay cop.
I camp, what do you call? I camp Big Boss Man. I thought you were going to fall there.
And he's come in his missus's dress. Dad's the cheerleader. I might get a bit aroused later. I really, you're a fit lad, eh?
Yes, sir.
And camping down the Crumble Man.
Howdy, partner.
Now, don't be disappointed, because underneath them shorts, what have you got on? Oh, he's got the thong, way! So definitely a bit of a laugh on this camp. Not as serious as my usual stuff. So we're going to have a walk up the field. Come and join us to get absolutely smashed in the woods. Why not? Let's go! Well, that's us in the woods. Fantastic to be back here, although there are a few flies knocking around. Before we come here, we went to my local pub and then across to the local shop to get some more beers. And let me tell you, we got some looks and a few laughs as well. What a sight to behold. 7 lads in fancy dress, in woods, sup and beer. Here, Adam,
Yo.
I'll give you a camera, mate.
Yeah.
Because I think my viewers need to see the full glory.
Start with the shoes. The shoes are the ones that got him through the Cumbria Way, funnily enough.
Yeah. Full glory of my outfit.
Yes, look at that. You look well, don't you? You had to take the wig off.
I've got a pair of legs on me, have I not?
Do you know what? Since you started training for Cumbria Way, you got yourself the right figure, really. Oh.
Most of these lads are in the hammocks. But just so we've got a bit more space around Camp Centre Tree, as we call it. And I haven't used it for ages, so I brought the Fox 2. Give the Fox 2 an outing. It's going to be a laugh, this, it really is. And like I said earlier in the video, it's going to descend into chaos pretty quickly. So it's just going to be a short little highlight video, but it should give you guys some laughs. So we'll all get set up. I'll bring you back to show you all the setups, get some food on the go, and then we'll see how long we can last. Well, that's me all set up, and I'm sweating profusely. State of my makeup, man. Keeps running and getting in my eyes, so I'm going to have to wipe it off soon. Ladies, you have got my newfound respect. Putting up with this stuff all over your face, not for me. So yeah, I've got the Fox 2 set up. Let's have a look. Love this little tent, my favourite tent. I think they're about 85 quid, 100 quid now. If you're looking for a starter tent, just what you need. One season sleeping bag and the seat of some Etherlite XT Extreme in there, my cheap pillar. Probably going to be too warm in there tonight. Got some beers and some food in the bag. So I've got 4 baguettes, 2 sausage and 2 BLTs. Got some vodka there. So the rule is, if you say yes I, Mr. Pussycat, or the F-bomb, you have to drink a shot of vodka. Adam will be lucky if he sees 8:30 tonight. Andy's going in my usual spot in his hammock. Mooster and Freddie in hammocks. Dan's through there in his bobcat. And Adam in the Wild, the newly converted hammock man. You love it, don't you, mate?
I love the hammock. I just can't wait till I'm all right at it. You know, like setting it up, because I'm pretty terrible. I'm getting there.
All comes with time, mate. All comes with time.
You know what? I'm enjoying it. That's the main thing.
Oh, is it beer o'clock? Yeah, so it is time to get the chair set up and have a few quiet starter beers. before things get too hectic. So I'll bring you back for a few little bits and bats and some laughs along the way. And like I say, I don't think the camera will be out too long today. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and get this makeup and wig off for now. Stop it getting in my eyes and that, and I'll bring you back soon. Well, it is now 4:15. As you can see, the makeup is off, the wig's gone. Far too hot. I was sweating, makeup was getting rubbed everywhere, and it was getting in my eyes. We've been sat around for a few hours now, and to be fair, things aren't too out of hand. Let's go and have a look at camp. Oh, look at this.
Hello, love.
What a picture of a man.
Who makes the Nemo tents?
I don't know.
Put it in the comments. Who makes, you know, the Nemo? The Nemo tent.
No idea.
Find Nemo. Finding Nemo.
Nemo tent is the tent that Mud and Bootlaces has just been doing the John O'Groats trail in. Anyway, forget that.
Anyways, we're
How
at
are
camp.
you?
We're all right, like.
Oh, yeah.
Andy was just saying before, if somebody did by any chance happen to come across this camp and, you know, come and say hello, they'd wonder what the heck was going on, wouldn't they? What a fright they'd get.
Imagine walking your dog through here now and just walking upon this. You'd think, you alright, you lot? I'd say, yeah, we are, love.
Got fire up and go. Mooster's made a curry, curry or chili Mooster?
Yeah, curry. Chicken curry.
Chicken curry.
I'm just making a mess, basically. This side.
Daz has lost his breasts.
We've gone.
Breasts have gone.
I gave my
over
breasts to Adam.
Oh,
They were happy birthday balloons.
oh. Did Adam like your breasts?
Yeah,
I loved them.
Yeah, I loved them.
He motorboated me.
Oh,
I brought a selective red one, but no one seems to be taking up the offer.
oh, I will take you up on that very soon, mate.
I'll take up the offer, but it's easy.
Is it actually ringing it?
Yeah, isn't it? And our Freddie,
Oh, wow.
has had quite a lot of vodka.
A very lot of vodka.
A lot of vodka. Yeah, anyways, things are starting to get a bit messy. I give Freddie till about 6:30. He's going to be passed out cold, I am telling you. And I reckon Adam's good till about 8:30. I've been kind of sensible myself, to be honest. I've only had 3 beers so far. I learnt my lesson at Lavoo and down in Wales, so I've had some food and I'm just taking it canny on the beers. So yeah, I'm not sure how much more filming we're going to get done, but I hope you guys have had a good laugh at all of us in fancy dress. Yeah, this is definitely a first for me. So camera's going down for now, and I will bring you back if anything funny or interesting happens. So we'll see you soon. I'm so lucky to have my woods. To be able to have somewhere to go and do things like this is just beyond words. As you can see, the beers were flowing and we were having an awesome time. Music was pumping and we just had a brilliant laugh. Being able to let loose at a camp like this and on videos like this is a bit different to my normal stuff, but very enjoyable. Rest assured, I'll be back to the normal fell camping and sensible stuff as soon as possible. Whilst all the fun and festivities were going on, we were keeping an eye on each other for ticks and stuff. A big thank you to Camping Dan for cooking breakfast in the morning, and to Camping Dan's missus for cooking some cakes for us. However, despite keeping an eye on ticks and everything, this is what happened next. Well guys, what can I say? We've definitely had some fun at that fancy dress camp, and I'm very lucky to be able to do that kind of stuff at my woodland permission. You guys know me, I take my camping very seriously, but it is often very nice to get out for a nice chilled, funny camp like that. So on to the serious stuff. Were we a little bit naive, dressing up like that and going out into the woods, given the dry weather that we've had, the tick warning, so on and so forth? It was Adam's birthday, Freddie's had his birthday, and my birthday is coming up. So we really wanted to have a good fun camp. However, with a little bit of hindsight, I'm thinking it possibly wasn't the best idea, despite having all that fun. We will start with the horseflies, also known as clegs in Cumbria. I stopped counting at 30 bites, and horseflies don't have teeth or fangs as such. They have like 2 little razors that cut like that, and they come up in pretty big welts. Now normally I'm not affected too badly by that. However, this time, like I say, I stopped counting at 30. There must have been somewhere between 30 and 50 bites. Some of them on my head, I had some big bumps on my head and my arm, but the majority of them were on my legs. I'll pop some pictures up now. Be warned, my legs aren't the best. And the bumps and spots and such off the horseflies aren't particularly good viewing. So I'll pop them up now and you'll be able to see just how bad a reaction I had to them.
You can see here the reaction that I've had to my bites. It was very itchy, very painful. Some of the bites were very deep and I couldn't stop scratching. Even amongst my tattoo, it was very, very painful. Never want to have this happen again, ever. Really deep, some of them too. It was absolutely awful. Trust me on that.
Yeah, you can see just how bad they are there. And it is now Friday, so almost a week, and the itching has only just stopped. It's been driving me demented all week. So bad. Now after the horseflies, we're going to talk about ticks. Now I've never had a tick on me in my life. Never been bitten by one, never had one on my skin, ever. Until that camp. Now, we are all seasoned campers, the guys at this camp. We know about ticks, we know what to do. We knew there was a warning out that the tick population is really high at the minute and that we needed to take care. Which again is why I'm asking the question, were we a little naive to carry on with that camping fancy dress? So when I got home on the Sunday, I spotted 3 ticks. Now I carry a tick card. I'll pop a picture up here. And it has 2 little V's. One for small ticks, one for big ticks. You slide it under, lift it up, and it lifts the tick off. No problem, it gets rid of all the mouthpieces like you're supposed to. So I got those 3 ticks off, checked myself over, and there was no sign of any more. Now these weren't normal sized ticks. A normal sized tick is about the size of my little fingernail. And obviously when they feed they swell up. These are what are known as seed ticks, so the very first stage for ticks, like newborns if you want. And they just looked like somebody had got a black ballpoint pen and just put the tiniest dot on me. It's only on closer inspection that you really notice that they're actually a tick. Like I say, I checked myself, no sign of anything. That was in the morning. Before I went to bed at night, I had a shower, checked myself again. There was more ticks on me. So these things are starting so small that you can't actually see them till they start feeding and they swell up a little bit. Went to bed that night, woke up the next morning, more ticks. Obviously taking care to get them off as best as I can, but some of them were in some really awkward places. I had one in my belly button, I had a couple in my armpits on the crease, so they were quite difficult to get out. It wasn't a nice feeling, trust me. Every little itch, every little, sensation that you get every now and again, I was thinking it was ticks, and it was just horrible. Horrible, horrible feeling, honestly, trust me on that. And like I say, a total of 10 ticks over 3 days I've pulled off myself. So I guess what I'm saying is just a little warning to you guys out there. If you are going out and you're thinking of wearing shorts or stuff like that and you're going through bracken and long grass, you really need to be careful and be aware of these ticks because they are so small. Trust me, you can't see them. And of course, with the ticks comes the risk of Lyme disease. Now, as far as I'm aware, these seed ticks do pose less of a threat for Lyme disease to the bigger ticks that have been on deer. Again, as far as I'm aware, that's how it's transmitted. It's carried by the deer, the ticks feed on the deer, and then they can transmit the Lyme disease onto humans. I am prepared to stand corrected on that. But as far as I understand it, that is how it works. So I'm going to have to speak to my doctor. I've got no signs of the bullseye mark, so you get the red mark in the middle, then a white circle, and then a red circle. As far as I understand it, that is the sign of when the Lyme disease has been transmitted. So lucky it was the
the seed ticks rather than the full-blown, grown, full adult tick. But as equally as disgusting to have to pull off me. Trust me on that. So Lyme's disease starts to present itself in very similar ways to the flu. You start feeling snotty, full of cold, lackluster, no energy. So obviously I'll speak to my doctor, like I say, and I'll keep an eye out for these symptoms, but fingers crossed I don't have Lyme's disease. I don't really want it, to be honest. And this horrible situation could have easily been avoided if I hadn't gone to the woods in fancy dress. I'd worn my proper clothing that I would have normally worn to a camp. So yeah guys, please keep a close eye out for ticks at the moment. It's what they're calling a tick bomb. There's so many out there, they're just absolutely rife. And as for the horseflies, well, you can hear them coming. So yeah, a lesson has most definitely been learned on this one for me, for sure. I will be getting some tick treatment for my clothes that lasts a good while, even if you wash it. And you can get stuff to add on to your backpack and all your camping gear that you take with you, even your tent, to keep the ticks at bay. Yeah, definitely don't want this experience again. Thank you very much for clicking on the video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we all have. And rest assured, I'll be back to the serious camping very shortly. So once again, until next time, stay safe, much love, from a Cumbrian lad with no ticks at the minute.